Forests are the biggest contributors to the Earth's gross primary productivity. From time immemorial, it has been a constant source of resources for mankind. We all know this very well, but they can also be a breeding ground for some next-level spooky incidents. The vastness and the darkness that surrounds the forest is what adds to the spookiness. This video is going to cover a few such forests that are present all around the world and have managed to garner a lot of notoriety. Here, we have come up with the 10 most haunted forests in the world that have somehow grabbed the attention of the world and oppressed the locals. Before we start this video, give us a favor. Like this video and subscribe to our channel. Press the bell icon for more amazing upcoming videos. Let's start our video from the number 10. Bear Creek, United States. There is a peculiar camping site in the Bear Creek called as the Devil's Tramping Ground, which is a 40-foot ring. The Devil's Tramping Ground is a camping spot located in a forest near the Harper's Crossroads area in Bear Creek, North Carolina. It has been the subject of persistent local legends and lore, which frequently allege that the evil tramps and haunts a barren circle of ground in which nothing is supposed to grow. It has frequently been noted on lists of unusual place names. It is haunted by a devil that has ensured that nothing grows in the circle and brings about strange events to those brave enough to spend the night within the boundary. Apparently, nothing has grown in it for over 100 years, and lore has it that the ring is where the devil would walk around in circles to bring his evil into this world. There have been instances of people's camping sites moved overnight and melodic music erupting to lull anyone who decides to stay awake and observe the spot. There is also another legend who states that the reason why anything inside the spot gets moved is for the devil to be able to dance and merry. Number 9. Pine Barrens, United States. Pine Barrens, situated in New Jersey, is a dense forest covering an area of 1.1 million acres. The presence of a devil by the name Jersey Devil is what makes this place a haunted location. Legend has it that the Jersey Devil was born to Deborah Leeds as her 13th child with leathery wings and a goat's head and hooves. The devil apparently flew out of Leeds' chimney and has been thriving on killing livestock. Additionally, this has creeped out the residents of the area. The consequent panic that stemmed from the creature frequenting the forest and surrounding areas caused schools and businesses to be shut down. The Philadelphia Zoo even put out a reward of $10,000 for a sample of the creature's excrement. Further, a lot of videos have surfaced on the internet with sightings of the Jersey Devil, but they are yet to be verified by parapsychologists and voodoo practitioners. Number 8. Freetown Fall River State Forest, United States. The Freetown Fall River State Forest is a publicly owned forest covering more than 5,000 acres in the city of Fall River and the towns of Freetown and Lakeville in the state of Massachusetts. Many people know Freetown Fall River State Forest because of popular Profile Rock, a 50-foot outcropping that resembles a profile believed to be Chief Massasoit. The pavilions, picnic tables, and waiting pool of the nearby forest headquarters are also a magnet for families in summer. There have been numerous reporting of an alien landing, UFO presence, black helicopters, and strange disappearances. Apparently, the forest is home to pukwudgies that are troll-like beasts capable of causing mayhem and death to human beings. Even though it comes across as a spooky folklore, there are numerous visitors who have spotted these creatures and think are the ones responsible for the unusual number of people falling from the cliff. Number 7. Daring Woods, United Kingdom. Daring Woods is commonly known as Screaming Woods because of the countless times people had reported hearing terrifying screams during night and whispers in the morning time. The forest is particularly haunted by the ghosts of people who get lost in it. The most prominent spirits are those of an army colonel and a highwayman who was captured by the locals and was beheaded. Despite all the ghostly presence in the area, it has been a great platform for researchers in the field of parapsychology. The forest is situated in Pluckley Village and is considered to be the most haunted village in the UK. It would definitely not be a wise choice to test the credibility of this information considering the spirits that roam around in the village, as the forest is not known to be friendly. Number 6. Dow Hill Forest, India. Located at a distance of just 30 kilometers from Darjeeling, Khorsang's Dow Hill comes across as a peaceful hamlet at first sight. However, as you go beyond its picturesque surroundings, Dow Hill is simply the stuff nightmares are made of. The small hillock, for years, has had exceptionally high paranormal activity, enough to get it the title of India's most haunted hill station. If that isn't enough to spook you out, Dow Hill also has a road named, wait for it, the Death Road. If there's one legend that locals as well as tourists fear the most, it has to be that of the Headless Boy. There have been numerous accounts of people claiming to have seen a headless figure walk on the stretch that connects the Dow Hill Road to the forest office, also known as Death Road. People have gone to the extent of saying that within no time the ghost of this unknown headless boy just disappears into the dense forest. Thrill seekers as well as locals have made several attempts to venture into Dow Hill's mysterious forests, and the results have been terrifying, to say the least. Locals claim that there is always a feeling of constantly being watched over as soon as one goes deep into the woods. Some people also noticed a horrific red eye staring right into their eyes before vanishing in a flash. Not just that, there is also said to be a certain ghost of a woman dressed in gray who wanders about in this forest. Such is the air of Dow Hill that a lot of visitors are said to have lost their mental balance and gone to the extent of killing themselves later. Though Dow Hill is scarcely inhabited, it happens to house a 100-year-old school, the Victoria Boys High School. Much like other parts of this hillock, the school also has a reputation of being haunted. Legend has it that the high school has been at the center of several untimely and unexplained deaths, and the paranormal activities are simply a result of the same. Locals also claim to have heard boys running through the school's corridors in the winter months, a period when the school is shut for a good 4 months. Number 5. Pembroke Woods, United Kingdom. Dense forests are usually a breeding ground for paranormal activity, but the rumors spread would be intense if the forest has been in existence before Christ. Pembroke is one such forest, and the stories that surround this place are endless. Located in the village of Wales, UK, the woods has garnered a lot of attention for the sightings by multiple people, especially the ones that go camping here. There have been reporting of campers' gear being moved around and cooking material being tossed far away from where the camp was pitched by spirits from different eras. There is a folklore where the ships were deceived into anchoring at Pembroke as a safe spot. But due to rugged conditions, the ships would get stuck, the survivors would be murdered, and the ship would be eventually ransacked. The apparitions mostly belong to the people who were brutally murdered. Number 4. Elfin Forest, California. California not only houses Silicon Valley but is also home to a lot of natural attractions. The Elfin Forest is a small residential community located in the foothills of the Santa Rosa Mountains. Legend has it that it was once occupied by occult gypsies, and ancestors of the northern Diegueno Indians lived in the Harmony Grove area. Some of the gypsies were slaughtered by the nearby town folks, and mythology suggests that the gypsies cursed the forest as well as the surrounding land. There have been reporting of ghostly apparitions, and that has obviously restricted people from the area. It is believed that the forest is a cornucopia of artifacts, and efforts have been put by conservation groups to preserve rock carvings and metates. This would eventually give some insight into the existence of the ancestors from northern Diegueno Indians. Number 3. Clapham Woods, United Kingdom. Located in West Sussex, England, the Clapham Woods Forest Range has been in the middle of numerous investigations, not just for spotting spirits but has been the cynosure for a lot of UFO activity too. Between 1960 and 1970, there was extensive research that was carried out to understand the truth about the UFO sightings, but none of them bore any fruit. In addition to UFO sightings, the place is also rumored to be accountable for cult and criminal activities. Some of these activities include strange disappearances of pets and the discovery of an unidentified girl's body. The police officer who was in charge of leading the investigation of the girl's death as well fell into the pit of horror, who eventually was killed anonymously. No wonder this place is classified as one of the most haunted forests in England. Number 2. Epping Forest, United Kingdom. Epping Forest is a dense forest located in Essex, east of England. The entire 5,900 acres of forest land is managed by the City of London Corporation. The vastness of the forest has made it a popular hideout for criminals and people indulging in illegal activities. Numerous bodies have been found in the woods since the 1960s, and it is not surprising to know that the forest has developed a reputation for being a place where spirit presence could be felt. Trees in this forest haven't been cut for close to 2 centuries, and that has resulted in them having a bulbous structure that adds on to the creepiness. Edward Buxton, a conservationist, played a pivotal role in saving the forest for public use, and even went the distance of writing a book on the forest which was published in the year 1884. Number 1. Haokigahara, Japan. This forest thrives on Mount Fuji, located in Japan. The entire range of forest sits on hardened lava, which was a result of the last major eruption of the Mount Fuji that dates back to 864 CE. The Haokigahara Forest is also commonly known as the Sea of Trees, or infamously the Suicide Forest. The forest spans over an area of 30 square kilometers and has the historical reputation of being the home to ghosts of the dead. There is a grim folklore about how during the famine, to reduce the number of mouths to feed, the oldest family member was led to the forest to die off dehydration, starvation, and exposure. Further, some believe that the ghosts of people who die like this haunt the place the most. The geography of the place is such that it provides visitors extreme solitude from the busy city life at time. Additionally, it has been a spot where numerous people have committed suicide. It is apparently the most preferred and popular location site for suicide in Japan. Due to this, forest officials and journalists carry out annual searches for bodies. Do you ever visited any haunted place or felt any haunted activity around you? Feel free to share your feeling with us by using the comment box. You can watch more amazing videos on our channel here. If you have any suggestion or advice, then please also share with us.